Guys, I am freaking pregnant. Can you even see that? I literally like can't even believe it. So I am like the worst. I did not film when I found out. I found out like a few hours ago, but that is like, it was like positive like immediately. Like I peed on it and like I didn't even have to wait until it was positive. It's so crazy. But like it only took me maybe an hour to start being excited, because like yes, I am freaking out about like 2 under 2, but I'm just so excited to have another baby. I've been getting like such baby fever the past week. So yeah, I'm pregnant. I can't believe I'm doing this again. I just did this like a year ago. And the due date says it's October 18th based off my the first day of my last missed period. So that just seems so crazy that I'm gonna be having a baby by the end of the year. Next, after I'm ready, I'll talk about like my first symptoms and like the story about how I found out, but I just wanted to like share that I'm pregnant. So it is later in the day now, and I just wanted to tell you about the story of why I took a pregnancy test and also like my symptoms before the positive pregnancy test. So my period was supposed to start yesterday, and so I was just like, might as well just like take a pregnancy test to see if I should expect my period to come or if I'm pregnant. And so I took a pregnancy test and it was like positive like immediately. I didn't even have to wait like a second. It was like so fast. And so I took another one, and yeah, they were both positive, obviously. So now on to the symptoms that led me to think I could be pregnant, but also like but I was also just like, probably not. Like I'm probably just like making it up in my head. The first one was that my skin has just like been really bad the past few weeks. I've just had so many breakouts, and I sometimes get breakouts before my period, but most of the time my skin's pretty consistent. The second one is that I've been getting a lot more tired from my workouts. I was sick a few weeks ago, and ever since then it's been my like stamina for working out hasn't been like what it used to be. I just get tired a lot easier, and I just assumed that that's because I was still recovering from being sick. But it's been like a few weeks, and I just get really like out of breath, and I can't do what I used to do when I'm working out. And so that's something that made me wonder. The next one is irritability. A lot of things that my husband has been doing has really been like getting on my nerves, and that's not really something that I usually kind of just like brush things off and not really like get caught up on like very little stupid things. And so that's something that I have noticed. I didn't notice in the moment that like could be a pregnancy symptom, but now that I know I'm pregnant, that's something that I look back on and I'm like, I think that was a pregnancy sign. The next one is that I have just been able to just eat so much more food, and it takes more food to fill me up. Like for example, last week we went to In-N-Out and I got a double hamburger and I ate the whole thing. And then I was like, I told my husband, I said, I could definitely like eat another one of those. Like I'm not even that full. And he just looked at me and was like, And I'm like, I'm not pregnant. Apparently I was. And then the next one is a few days ago I had like a little bit of cramping, which I usually don't really have before my period, but I just kind of assumed that it was probably like a symptom that my period was coming like the next day or something. And so I didn't really think much of it, but it's probably pregnancy related. And the last one is I just have like a lot of congestion. Even though I haven't been sick for a few weeks, those symptoms just like stayed, and so I wonder if they're like, they could be pregnancy related or they could be sickness related. But I just had a lot more, like I've had like more congestion in the morning and stuff, and so I think that's probably related to pregnancy. So those are all of the symptoms that I experienced before my positive pregnancy test. The due date of the baby is, according to my missed period, it's gonna be October 18th, which sounds like so close because that's like this year. Like by the end of the year, I'm gonna have another baby, which is insane. This baby was kind of planned, kind of not. I have kind of been going like back and forth, like thinking, oh yeah, we're ready for another baby. And then other days I'll be like, maybe we'll wait until Beverly's like 2 years old to try. And so I've just been kind of going back and forth, but in the past week or so, I've just like had such baby fever. And every time I've been watching, I found this new person on YouTube that I've been watching. She has like a newborn baby, and I've been watching all of her videos, and I'm just like, oh, I just like miss having a little baby because my baby is almost 1 year old, and so I just feel like she's so grown up now. So I'm like, oh, I need another baby. So yeah, that's helped to just make me more excited, because I think this was like literally just in the past week I got to the point where I was like, yeah, I think we can like actually try for a baby. And then boom, we're pregnant. So yeah, we've been like not trying but not preventing for probably the last like 4 months, I think. And with Beverly, it took us like 6 months to get pregnant, so I expected that it would take like just as long, but we weren't even like actually trying, we were just not preventing. And so I figured like we would have to do, you know, the ovulation strips and like tracking and all that stuff. But I guess we just got pregnant, which was like literally so crazy. I like still can't even believe it. I can't even wrap my mind around how I'm gonna have like another baby in not that long. Something that I am really nervous about with this pregnancy is just like having to take care of a baby, take care of a toddler, while I'm also like sick and pregnant. Because with my other pregnancy, I had pretty bad like morning sickness that lasted like all day for the first trimester. Actually, it ended like I think at like 16 weeks, but I'm just not really looking forward to that. Last time it started at 6 weeks. And so just thinking about like how morning sickness could start in 2 weeks just makes me kind of like very nervous for that. But we will cross that bridge when we get there, and I just try not to think too much about that. But I'm gonna be sharing this video a few days after I find out, because I want to share my pregnancy journey with you guys all the way through. And if anything happened, which, you know, hopefully it does not, that would be so hard. But if anything did happen to happen, then I would want to share it with you guys. So I'm just gonna share it from 4 weeks pregnant. And yeah, I can't wait to go along with this journey with you guys. I'm excited to be pregnant, and I'm excited to record it all this time, because I feel I don't have that much like documentation of it last time. And so this time I want to just record a lot of it and have it to look back on again. So yeah, if you want to come along with me on my pregnancy journey, that would be awesome. I would love if you would subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.